It's Cornelius Johnson back with another welfare stream, vertical feed, mobile stream. Fun. Let's chat about life. So I tried to soak in some Ben Shapiro, and I couldn't get through 5 minutes of the guy. I mean, this little pampered dude sits mega rich in an air conditioned room doing a job he gets fulfillment out of and expects people to retire when they're 80. Not 65, 80. Yeah, I don't think we should be making hardworking people retire at the age politicians are. I think we should make politicians motherfucking retire too at 65. Get your old asses out. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's something else I wanted to mention. Oh, I was watching some Democrat like hearings, and not Democrat hearings, but politic hearings. Woodstock, down with old people. What's up, Woodstock? And I was watching if you watch them hearings, the Democrats crush the GOP. The GOP and Republicans are ignorant, like in the hearings and shit. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I like watching Jasmine Crockett fucking dunk on all of them. Harvey, how you doing? Oh shit, I didn't pull up my chat. How you doing, Harvey? Thanks for chatting. Thanks for stopping in. This is just kind of a welfare mobile stream, trying this uh, vertical live streaming out. Seems to work. I get a decent amount of viewers. Just get get rid of the two party and vote independent. I am independent. I'm done. I don't think I'm gonna vote this year. What do you think of gay people? I think they're people and they have a right to be who they want to be. I mean, they don't affect me. I think we should let people love who they love. I believe people are born gay. I actually met a dude today that was gay on a job I did. Harvey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. If anybody could drop a like, it helps to get the video out a little bit. See if we can get some viewers. We get more viewers in these vertical streams than I do when I like do video games and shit. But yeah, I think gay people are born gay, man, and they should be treated with respect. Plants with Steve, thanks for commenting. Plants with Steve. I know that's all the Republicans have is like the gays. There's only two genders, man. There's only two genders. It's like, dude, these people live among us, and they deserve to be treated with respect. Sorry about that. My speaker came through. But yeah, shit's crazy, man. Shit's crazy. That's for sure. I was kind of do these because I've actually had some good chats with you know mega right wing people, and they're very reasonable. Be who you want to be. They don't affect me. Be who you want to be. They don't affect me. Exactly. Like these people are bent out of shape about all the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Crazy. Chip Broadhead. Well made up for you, dude. Please. For there's males and there's females. No rights. Stay safe. God bless. I love your content. I agree that there are only two genders, but I love you, man. Stay safe. Yeah, I mean, you guys are free to believe what you want, but I would recommend opening up your mind a little bit. Be a little bit more enlightened. Like, yeah, I mean, there's. Look, everyone looks the same with your closed eyes. Yes, sir. Like, I just don't understand why that's there. We have major issues going on. We're supplying Israel to fund genocide. You know what I'm saying? There's the border problems. We got a humanitarian crisis going on down there. These people aren't just I mean, we don't treat people like our Statue of Liberty says, give us you're hungry, you're tired, you're free, you're poor. And we're not living up to that right now. Like, only thing I see from the right side are it's hate, two genders. Well, there is male and female, but then there's also transgender people now. I mean, the Lock Lab, are these transgender people not people? I mean, I don't, what does it matter if they want to, if a guy wants to become a girl or vice versa? Like, how does that affect you? Like, I see these people going crazy with the drag queens reading shit. I mean, I don't really agree with that, but like, we have bigger issues than that. Only problem I got is dudes and kids locker room, but other than that, I don't care. Now, I don't really agree with the. I don't know. I did see some bathroom shit I didn't like, but I don't want to. I just don't want to discriminate against people, man. Like I said, these people. I don't think just because they're transgender they should be looked at as pervs or anything. But I get the bathroom argument, especially about like bigger trans people going into women's rooms. I mean, I guess I get that a little bit, but I mean, these people they're among us and they deserve to be treated with respect. I think we should treat everybody with respect. These controversial topics are bringing in the views. Plants with Steve, I do get some views from it compared to like my gaming. Like right now, it says there's 10 people in here, and I wouldn't see that. I wouldn't see that gaming. I'm all for people living their life, and I wish them Godspeed with their issues, but there's only two genders. I guess we can. I mean, I agree with that. When a transgender person changes, they're changing to male or female or whatever. I don't really. I don't. I don't see the argument. You know. I get it. People don't like the LGBTQ plus people, but I don't get it. I don't understand why. I've never been affected by these people. I think they deserve to be treated with respect. I've known quite a few gay people. Do you believe people are born gay, or do you think they're taught to be gay? But to just let them be alone with the kids might be too much. Yeah, I don't see that. I was looking into the drag storybook hour shit, and that wasn't like in school. That was like a you could take your kid to that. Which I mean, people were into some weird, some crazy shit. So who am I to judge what they're doing? I like to go to concerts and ride my motorcycle, and that's what I like to do. I don't want to judge anybody for what they like to do, but I get it, Woodstock. I get the there. That's kind of one thing I see that I'm kind of iffy about, but I think we shouldn't be doing what we're doing, which is demonizing them. You know what I'm saying? Like the don't say gay shit in Florida. The Lock Lab. I think they're born that way. Well, at least we can agree on that because they're definitely born that way. I've known a couple gay people in my life, and they were definitely gay from very early on, and you could tell. And I think I don't I, like I got a niece who's gay. My niece is gay, and I don't. That's I have no problem with it, man. Why can't we just have trans and have their own sports and locker room? I don't think I've heard that option given out, but that's something to think about. Because I don't really think it's fair for like the South Park episode with the Randy Savage, so like a big dude or a big trans person with muscles and shit competing in like certain sports. I don't know. I kind of see the arguments, but like I said, I don't. Have we seen that? Has that happened? I think a swimmer. It happened to a swimmer, maybe. I think it's both, Justin. Justin, hello. I don't know if I've seen your comment yet. I haven't been reading the name. Sorry, guys. You'd watch gay sports? I mean, I'd say a lot of people would probably watch it, honestly. But shit's going crazy, man. We're all like people I've known my whole life are like, "Fuck you, dude. You disrespected the president or the former president." It's like, dude, these are elite rich people in power. We should all be criticizing them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Why not just see how good they are? I get it. 2D, hello. Appreciate everybody stopping in. If anybody could hit the thumbs up, I appreciate it. Helps get the video out a little bit. Yeah, shit's gone mad, man. Like, people I've known my whole life are like, fuck you, dude. You disrespected the president. It's like, I disrespect them all. I think all of them got to go. Get the fuck out. I just seen Ben Shapiro. I tried to watch Ben Shapiro because I was talking to some mega. Like, where can I go to try to convince myself to be mega? Or I don't know how I put it, but I watched Ben Shapiro, and the first 2 minutes I watch of him, he's like, yeah, people should not be retiring when they're 65. They should be retiring when they're 80. It's like, dude, what the fuck? This dude, this millionaire sitting in his air conditioned office doesn't know what an honest day's of work is like. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, you should retire at 80. Let's just work till we die, which I do understand once we quit working, a lot of people do die. But I think life is about more than work. I mean, that's all my life is dedicated to is work. Work's slow right now, but, you know, it's crazy. Let your grandma run the fryer at McDonald's. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. I get it that some people probably don't want to retire, but for his little elite ass to sit there like, yeah, there should be no retirement until, 80 years old. He's talking about we have people in the government that are 80, so let's retire at that age. No, the people in the government need to fucking retire when they're 65 and not, we shouldn't have all these old fuckers in there, man. Like that's what I was saying. As I was watching the Democrats just kind of crush in these hearings and shit that they've been having, crush the Republicans. The Republicans have zip, and it's kind of entertaining to watch. Like Jasmine Crockett, she's she is beast. She goes ham on these freaking GOP in these hearings. It's great. Them are fun to watch. Actually, no, they're not. Only the spicy ones are fun. They can actually be really freaking boring. Yeah, it's crazy the shit that's going on right now. Friends cutting ties with family cutting ties, not with me, but it's just going on out there everywhere over which old rich man do we want to have as president. Which, don't get me wrong, I think Trump is dangerous. Like he's using like Hitler language right now. He truly is. He's talking about there's going to be a bloodbath if he's not elected. They're already calling foul that it's rigged. You work 60 hours a week till you had the kids. Once 5 rolls around, it's family time. Yes. I do flooring, so I don't quite put in 60 hours a week, but if I did, I would make a shit ton of money. But I don't do that usually. I like to just try to make, you know, 1,500 a week is a good week. 1,500, 2 grand a week. You got to work your ass off to get it though. It's sad to find out later that both parties play golf together and high five one another. It is. It's like I just don't see why Trump has got everybody fooled. Before he became mega, he supported Hillary, Bill, hell, Bill and Trump and Epstein probably all hung out at one point. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like I post shorts that make fun of Trump's gaffes and shit, and people constantly say, "Oh, that wasn't Trump that did that. It was actually Biden." It's like, what fucking planet are we living on? It's crazy. I was just watching some of the 2020 debates too, and I forgot all about Trump telling the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by. Like that was fucking fucked up. Like anybody that has half a brain knew that there was going to be a lot of violence on January 6th. Like it was just crazy. Love how the Epstein thing just went under the radar. I know we'll never see his client list. It's because there's too many people on it, dude. It would devastate our whole elite class of people. All the Trump bootlickers crack me up. They crack me up too, man. It's getting dangerous at this point. But I was seeing that, Trump's losing a lot of support. He honestly is. He's going to have a hard. He can't win with just his hardcore base. Like, he needs to be pulling people in. And I voted for Trump in 2016, man. I'll never vote for that man again. Like, his Trump, people act like he had the best presidency ever for his 4 years. He crashed the economy before he left office. I mean, COVID wasn't fully his fault, but he did ignore it. I mean, we've had viruses come into this country since I've been alive, and presidents have always taken it seriously and took precautions to make sure that it didn't spread. And they just said, "Oh, that'll never reach the American shores, ever, ever." Slime Lord goalie, build that wall, build that wall. I think they'll go under it or over it. I think they're already around the wall. Haven't they already found a way to hop the wall? That's why I've been having all the hardcore Christians that are, so pro-life. They're so pro-life, they're pro-death. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I think if a woman gets an abortion, it should probably be capital punishment, the death penalty. Like, what the fuck? I've been seeing there's a lot of religious madness going on with the Trump's plan. Truly, they're wanting to turn this shit into a Christian theocracy. I mean, they're not even denying January 6th anymore. They were saying January 6th was the FBI and CIA, but now people are like, we failed on January 6th, but we're not going to this time. It's like, holy shit. Yeah, this year's going to be bad. Whether Trump wins or loses, it's going to be bad. Because if he loses, if somehow Biden does win, it's going to be violent. People are going to be violent, and it's sad. Postal dude, what's up? How you doing? Like, I knew there was going to be violence on January 6th. It just went way beyond what I ever thought it would be. I don't see how people can watch the January 6th. If anybody's mega, if anybody sees this that's mega, go watch the PBS documentary, Democracy on Trial. And it's all Trump, all people that work for Trump, not all people, but mostly people that work for Trump, laying the shit out about what he did. Straight up. So, I mean, it wasn't peaceful. It was a plan. Like, there was Proud Boys and there was tactical groups on January 6th that helped break into that motherfucker. I'm going to vote for Trump because Biden did nothing for us. I agree. I'm probably not even going to vote this year. I think both, it's like the South Park episode, giant douche or a turd sandwich, fucking yay. What the hell? I think we need like a good 40-year-old president, 35, the minimum age you can be at, which I think is 35. We need a nice young president, get these old geriatric assholes out of our government, all of them. Like, that was another thing I was going to say about the Democrat Party is if you look at like the hearings and shit, the Democrats actually look like America, where the Republicans are just a bunch of old white dudes that are way fucking out of touch. Crazy. Love the Ronald Reagan. Been a Republican for your whole life. But Z can't stomach Trump. But you can't. I can't stomach Trump. I can't stomach him either. Like I said, I consider myself an independent now, but I think the two-party system's a fucking nightmare. Biden has no more soda. And did like that Trump got rid of the inheritance tax, but Biden brought it back. Go to Del Mar. Trump gave I did benefit from Trump's tax cut, but only, I think it's expired. Only the corporations got the permanent tax cut. American working class it was like 5 years. So it might about to be over, or it is over. Talk about disenfranchising. Leonard Arola, thanks for the comment. Postal dude, we need to get an Abraham Lincoln back. We do. Every great president we've had, Abraham Lincoln, JFK, well, not every great one, but our most great presidents, JFK and Abe Lincoln, killed. It's like people just don't, They don't let the good ones go, man. The good guys almost can't win in our government. If you're a good president, they'll almost find a way to fucking take you out. It seems like. What's everybody's thoughts on the 9/11? Because I mean, I was watching some shit on 9/11, and the building 7 that came down fell like it was being demolished perfectly, and it wasn't even hit with a plane, and it just had fire in it. So I mean, that kind of puzzled me. And if you listen to like people that know physics and stuff, how shit works, like the building 7 is weird, very weird. I think our government let it happen, just like Pearl Harbor. They pretty much let Pearl Harbor get attacked so they could go to war with, get into the war. I think they did the same thing with 9/11. They let it happen. They didn't know where it was going to be or what it was going to be, but they'd let it happen because they knew Americans would be fucking gung ho to get to war. Bush was a dipstick. Bush was shit. He was. 9/11 happened, and they like it does kind of seem set up like they let it happen straight up. What happened to the people on the back of the plane? What do you mean what happened to the people on the back of the plane? I think all the people on the plane are gone. No, sir, Thomas Scar. Never served. Much respect to the members or the people who did serve. Just talking, yes. Just chilling. Having some good conversations with people just about life and open shit. Let's not forget though, back then they had paper files, as in like 30 floors, were nothing but paper files. Appreciate the sub, Scar. Appreciate you stopping in and commenting. It helps the channel out. Appreciate everybody. I'll have a better setup soon. As soon as I'm trying to save up a little cash to build a nice PC, and hopefully I'll have a decent, proper stream set up. And paper burns a lot. Oh, are you talking about building 7? It seemed to me that it was weird how it fell so uniformly. You know what I'm saying? It was just odd if you watch the video. It's tough world, brother. Stay in the fight. Yes, sir. Working my ass off every day. Well, not every day, but as much as possible. Feel betrayed by the Republican Party. Sub. Appreciate it, Leonard. Appreciate anybody that subs or likes. Helps me out. Very true. Imagine if Bush was on one of the planes. I mean, I despise Bush, honestly. Seth MacFarlane was supposed to be on that flight. Yeah, like the people who say that there were no planes and shit like that are, it's crazy because I watched it in high school happen live on TV. Like we were watching the first building, and then all of a sudden the second building got hit, and it was like, oh shit. Postal dude, really good quality, nice. This is just a mobile vertical stream. I guess it's new, or it's only been on YouTube Shorts for like so long. Yeah, shit's appreciate whoever dropped a like. Yeah, shit's gone crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on. The religious people have gone nuts, like Kenneth Copeland and all these mega preachers that I think we need to tax the damn churches, dude. All the mega churches. Like if you're a mega church that does nothing but beg for money and get billions of dollars, your ass should be taxed. Same here. We've seen it in school too. I know, it's crazy. Like that was a crazy day for sure. Postal movie did kind of stop 9/11, but in that world, your DC field trip was canceled that year. I'd like to go to DC. I've never actually been to DC. Now you're speaking. Tax them all. I mean, dude, we tax hard American workers like the max amount, unless you're making a certain, couple 100,000, you pay high taxes, man. We fought the Taliban for years for what? Well, we fought him for years for Trump to actually do a deal with them. Trump did a deal with the Taliban to get out of Afghanistan. That's why I don't fully blame Biden for Afghanistan, because Trump actually did that deal. And if Biden would have, if we did not got out before then, like Taliban said, they were going to start shooting American soldiers, and that would have just got us right back into a major war. Crazy. Biden isn't doing any favors. Ooh, Chris Bacon. I love taxes too. Mega church is like a mall. I hate the mega church, man. All of them. The only one that I've seen that didn't like make my skin crawl was Joel Osteen, but he still is just as bad. He just doesn't. He just doesn't beg for money. The heck, you was there, dude. You were there. I mean, I'm just saying, like, Trump did that deal, right? For what exactly? How many people fought and died fighting the Taliban? Surely you probably lost friends in that shit if you were there. Sorry if that happened, because it's a fucking not good. Daniel L. Trump did great. Ah, yeah, they changed your pull out schedule. Good for you, man. Try not to indulge in ignorance and corruption. Shit's fucking backwards, man. Watching SNL and getting bad vibes. I was just watching a thing earlier. It was like, oh, real comedy's coming back, and it showed this dude like getting asked culture war questions like, how many genders are there? Two. Just right wing shit. You know what I'm saying? And it just wasn't funny at all. It was like, holy shit. Not a vet, not from your time, but that was a waste, kiddo. Oh yeah, I feel like the whole Iraq thing. I feel like a lot of the soldiers that fought in Iraq. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Gray State. That's a good documentary about a dude who got stop lost back. He got stop lost back into the war and was forced to go back like as soon as he, went on break. La Vila Tacos, CGI Reviews. Thanks for the comment. Al Qaeda did 9/11, not the Taliban. We shouldn't have been there ever. No, I agree. Like Biden used to work, or not Biden, but Osama actually like worked with the CIA back in the day when they fought. We helped them fight Russia or some shit. Crazy. Just the our leaders have done some crazy shit, to be honest. Shit took us 20 years in that war. Yeah. Which when we left was a fucking nightmare too. Like seeing that plane take off with people fucking hanging off of it. And I'm pretty sure the Taliban just took right back over, and we left them all kinds of weapons and shit. Craziness. That was the Iraq guy, Saddam Hussein. That dude trained by the company. Oh, I could have swore it was Osama, but I do know that we helped, or like the George Bush, the first one was allied with Saddam or something like that back in the 90s. I don't know. I haven't brushed up on the Bush shit. I haven't. I was just watching the video with the Tower 7 falling, and it was like, that's fucking weird. Just because it wasn't hit with a plane, it was just burned. And there's apparently the only steel frame buildings that have ever melted and fell are those three. Like there's been steel buildings that have burned for hours and are still standing. So I just thought it was weird. The Tower 7 looked like controlled demolition. Craziness. But I'm not like a crazy 9/11 conspiracy theory. Like I said, I know it happened. I think the government let it happen. So we go to war. And that's what we did. And we pay it. We pay it. And yet these mega churches get to fucking pull in billions of dollars, not pay a single cent in tax. They live in the biggest, nicest fucking houses. Oh, Kenneth Copeland really makes me fucking sick. The second Bush was mad because he tried to kill the first Bush. Bush, I don't know about the first Bush. I was real young when he was the president, but George W. Bush, or the son, sucks. I don't know if you've ever seen Fahrenheit 9/11 with Michael Moore. Like, Michael Moore makes some good political points, man. He really does. Believe in the Hollow Moon conspiracy. I don't know if I've heard the Hollow Moon conspiracy. I know a lot of people are on the flat Earth shit right now. The flat Earth shit is fucking crazy. You discounting Jeb, Mr. Bacon, with their Stanley Cups. Yeah, our shit's just ass backwards, man. Really hardworking people get shafted in the end, and it's just you know, underpaid, overworked, while the people at the top make all the fucking money. They don't spread the wealth. Trickle down economics is bullshit. These motherfuckers buy back into their own stock and shit. They don't fucking trickle down the wealth, man. Oh, you don't like Michael Moore? I thought that Fahrenheit 9/11 was great when he was going around asking like senators, what are you going to send your kids to war? Because the army recruiters and military recruiters, they recruit a lot of the poorest neighborhoods. That's why a lot of people join the military. Schooling, you get free school, or well, not free, but it pays for your school if you do military service, and there's some other benefits. Rich people can just pay, like Trump, he just got deferments, paid a doctor to say he had bone spurs. Bam, got right out of it. I just can't support somebody who did something like that and then dogs John McCain. Like, John McCain actually chose to stay and be tortured longer because he didn't want special treatment back when he was captured, which is kind of crazy. Flat everywhere. Flat sun. The ocean is a puddle. Well, that's what I was going to say. If we have any flat earthers here, how does tides work? Like, is it just puddles that kind of like move around on the flat earth? Flat earth is strange. I don't like Michael Moore because of his overall perspective. Yeah, I haven't watched a whole lot of him. I've watched that Fahrenheit 9/11 like a couple years ago, and I thought it was interesting just because he made a lot of good points about how corrupt Bush was. McCain is a hero, dudes. He is. I mean, he was a legit vet who was captured and chose to stay longer so he didn't get special treatment because his dad could get him like out of his situation, I guess, or something like that. But he chose to stay longer. It's because the earth spins at different rates. This create waves. Daniel L. Okay, so I got another question for the earth spinning at different rates. I know the earth spins at 1,000 miles per hour, right? But how many times does it spin in one day? 24 hours. Spins one time. So get on a merry-go-round and spin around on it one time over 24 hours. Is that a very thrilling ride? Is propane a liquid or a gas? What happened to the napalm weed killer? That is BS. Postal dude says both for the gas or for propane. Why are we not flying out? Um, well, I know flat earthers don't believe in this, but I can say gravity. Gravity! No, it's a liquid. Maybe. I use propane for like heat and shit, and they call it gas. I don't know if it's. I think it kind of seems like both. I don't know. It kind of seems like both though. It gets turned into gas with a pressure valve. So it like, I got you. So it is both, but not at the same time. It's got to be sprayed through the pressure valve. Do you feel going at 10K? Um, I'm not sure what that question meant, Daniel L. John McCain also told a lot of stuff to the enemy. There's a lot of nuance to everything away. I mean, I get that. Like I said, he's still served, man. You know, I don't think somebody who got bone spur deferments from a doctor, a rich guy, should dog people like that. Is all I'm saying. Hank Hill taught you. Didn't you say the Earth spins? No, I said 1,000. Well, I don't usually go by kilometers, but I said 1,000 miles per hour a day, which is one spin over 24. Like I've had flat earthers throw that at me, like, dude, how are we spinning 1,000 miles an hour and not flying off? Well, I pose the same question to them. Sit on a merry-go-round and spin it one time over 24 hours, and do you go flying off the side of it? I don't think so. Oh, they're saying it spins at 10,000 now. Geez. I don't know about that. I always thought it was 1,000. Man, my lighting shit. I need better lighting. Looks like I might have lost everybody. Let's see if the old Nightbot's working. No, you are in. Oh, correct. Approximately 1,000. Yeah, I thought it was 1,000 that they said. Yes, that's what I've watched. Because I mean, I did get into the flat Earth thing back in like 2017, and I gotta say, a couple of them almost had me convinced. But if you go watch somebody, uh, some say if you lay down flat after drinking water, you can feel the Earth spin. Yeah, that's possible. I'm gonna try that. Be right back. I was going to ask a flat Earth question. Uh, Professor Dave Explains YouTube channel. He really explains the flat Earth problems. I fly. There's more to it. Who did I watch? I watched Derek or Eric Dubay. Uh, damn it. One of the guys was like a rapper. He had real high quality shit. Fuck, what was his name? Bill Nye's actually still around. He had a Netflix show too. I like Bill Nye, but I grew up watching Bill Nye in school. They are known to be paid by NASA, though. Who? Eric Dubay? Eric Dubay's like the flat Earth god. He's the one that got it all started, right? They're known to be paid by NASA, though. Your own stuff, seaplane, terrifying. I believe in aliens too. I don't know that they've been here, but I think with how many galaxies and shit there are, there's no way there's not human life, or not human life, but other life out there. You mean the science guy? Uh, I don't know, man. If you look into the NASA shit, I just don't know about that, man. What is your model? Like, that's another thing that flat Earth has a problem with, is there's no model. And a model is not just a model showing you what it is. It explains all the natural phenomena we see, like why people see two different skies if you're in the northern and southern hemisphere. Why do why do we see two different skies? And there's just a lot of good questions. Oh, I think aliens definitely got to be out there. I just don't know that they've actually come here. I think the people have actually found out how they built the pyramids and shit, which I've watched some of the ancient aliens. Almost had me convinced. But if you watch some of the real smart people, like they show them cutting granite with copper and all kinds of crazy shit. I feel like we're the planet they drive by locking the doors and rolling up the windows. The light dims as the sun spins by the edge of the ice wall. Like Daniel, you know that you can get on the internet yourself and you can actually book a trip to Antarctica and go there. Like it's not uh like there is the treaty, but that doesn't mean people don't go there. You could set an expedition or pay to go. Like I just watched one of the mega uh preachers. I can't think of his damn name right now. But he called a flat earther out and did just that. You know what I'm saying? He set a trip to Antarctica just to prove another point wrong that people can go to Antarctica. The sun is green. That's possible. I know our atmosphere does some shit. Might change the colors. I don't know. I haven't been much into the space stuff, but I do believe space is real. Like, I guess, Daniel, you believe in a firmament? You think we have a dome? Like a dome around us? Like, I think there's some points of flat Earth that just, if it can't be explained, then I'll stick with the fear, but with the sphere. But if you guys could explain something like concrete, maybe I could see something. Like if you had a model that explained all the natural phenomena that we see, the globe explains it, and flat Earth just doesn't have a way to explain it. Like I've seen the sun and moon graphs that they put out, and they just don't make any sense. How do you know they take you there? You could be going to the North Pole. Well, Daniel, I don't. It seems like you're choosing to like not believe a lot of stuff. Like I don't know. I guess you got a good point. How the fuck do you? How do you know? I guess take a compass with you and make sure you're going south. Right? Just take a compass. Justin Rulius. Thank you. Thoughts on the Vietnam car or war? I think that was, oh shit, kitty. That was a waste too. Waste of life. Waste of American soldiers. Like that was all bullshit. Not bullshit, but we shouldn't have been there either. Just like we shouldn't have been in Iraq. Punk Jingle Bell Rock. Motto. Opie. Learn, evolve, adapt, or die. It's Finn. It's our family motto. Yeah, I wasn't going to try to pronounce those words, Leonard. I was going to butcher them if so. Don't you know gays for Palestine? No, I don't think so. But I just saw a GOP senator saying that we should just kill all of Palestine or kill all the Palestinians, wipe Gaza out. You know, it's like, what in the shit have we become? We're supposed to be pro-life and care about life and shit. Guns were good though. Oh yeah, I like playing Vietnam War games. The guns are good, just like World War II games. I think the old guns are a lot of fun. Don't you know the gays for Palestine? I don't know what that is. What? I don't know. I think Postal Dude was talking about Vietnam guns, maybe. The M16 and AK-17. Yeah, I was. What's the recent movie? I just watched We Were Soldiers with Mel Gibson. I'm pretty sure that's the Vietnam War. Brutal ass movie. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's good. It's an older one. It's from like early 2000s. It's a good movie. I just recently watched Wind Talkers again too. Like that movie's got a very terrible rating, and I actually like Wind Talkers. I thought it was a good movie too. Actually, I like almost any World War II movie, World War II documentaries, uh, Vietnam documentaries. The journalists that went and filmed the Vietnam shit, like those dudes did some ballsy shit, you know. Like the dude in We Were Soldiers that he ends up using a gun before it's over, but he mostly shoots his camera, and it's wild. We have guns here on the north. You carry a 44. You're not coming up. I don't carry one. I have I have weapons though. I'm not like anti Second Amendment or anything. Tropic Thunder is great. Yo, Oreo, what's up? Welcome back. I remember Oreo. Ken Burns, my dog. Uh, Tom Cruise absolutely cracks me up in fucking Tropic Thunder, especially when he does that dance. It's so great. Oh, not much. Chilling. Having some good combos tonight. Some new people. Appreciate you stopping back. Need to be alert, bro. No doubt. Props to them guys, man. You know, that go into a war zone like that, shooting a camera instead of a M16. It's like, shoot. Fat dude, he did good. I say props to all of them because they were very ballsy. Very ballsy. Had them big cojones, man. I thought about joining up, you know, because I was in high school around the earlier years of the Iraq War. And I got to say, I was like ready. I was pumped up and ready, but I just didn't go. I kind of wish I would have. I don't know. I feel like I should have went, but I chose not to go, which I'm glad I didn't actually, because it would, everybody I've talked to that went to Iraq, you know, by the time it was over, they were like, what the fuck are we doing here? Have any of you seen The Gray State? It used to be on Netflix. It's about a dude who had some military. He was actually a cool dude making a movie, and he ends up, you know, his wife, his kid, and him. It's like a murder suicide type thing. It's a sad ass story, actually. Saw this lady on stream, and I said, Max Smoggin ass, and cracked up. I haven't really. I need to go through the shorts feed streams. Because, like I said, I get a decent amount of traffic in these vertical lives. I said if I do the streaming shit on gaming, which I guess it's maybe just because gaming's so damn oversaturated, get like maybe one or two viewers that stop in. And if I'm not like sitting there talking to myself, they'll leave before I ever even know they're there. He told the Flying Dragons that he would fact the up or fuck them up. Some ladies are not meant to play the electric guitar. I was gonna say there's my guitar right there with the code hanging on it. I haven't picked it up for a while. Guitar's fun as shit. I've actually been really wanting to do drum. I want to learn how to play drums so bad. Crew's doing good. Tom Cruise makes like some of the best damn movies that are made. Like I don't know if you watch the Mission Impossible movies, but like the last four of the Mission Impossible movies have been like he does the craziest shit. Like stunt wise, like in Mission Impossible Fallout when they do the Halo jump, they actually built that mask for him, and he really did that. And a camera crew really did that. Jumped out of the damn plane. Damn crazy. Don't worry, you'll keep the streams alive. Right? Yeah, it's dying down. Probably go a little longer. I usually do an hour, a little less than an hour. You guys have kept it nice and trafficy tonight. A lot of comments, a lot of emojis. Appreciate everybody. It's been good chatting with you guys. Like I said, I've mostly got on here and had good chats with a lot of people. A lot of people I disagree with strongly, but we're still able to have a decent conversation, which is nice. Haven't had many different disagreeers in here tonight, though. Top Gun is great. The new Top Gun was great, too. Top of his game. He knows you know. So do I. He is. I was watching him he took James Corden on some crazy ass flying shit, too. He flies planes. The dude is just all out badass. Like his thanks for having us over. No problem, Leonard. Been doing a few of these a week, couple to a few a week. I mostly just post shorts making fun of Trump gaffes and stupid shit that Trump says. That's what I do mostly, but these live streams get some good interaction out of them. They're pretty decent, especially for just a mobile stream, you know. But I do plan on getting a decent PC and having like a proper stream with, alerts and shit. Trying to get to that 4,000 hours of watch time, but it's hard. Like to get the channel monetized, you got to have 4,000 hours of watch time in the last year, or like 3 million views in the last 90 days or some shit. It's crazy. But the shorts that I post don't really get like the view time does. I don't know. It's weird how this shit works. But yeah, trying to hit that 4,000 hours, it's a lot. But yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping in. That'll probably be it for me tonight. Probably do another one maybe tomorrow night. I've been doing them on the weekends and one or two throughout the week. So I do really appreciate everybody and hope to see you back. And yeah, we'll call it a night here. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Deuces. What the hell? It didn't. It's not. Oh, there it goes. Yep. Peace out, my dudes. My phone's like not cooperating.